We're back with more long and not a lot of time has passed, honestly. Just a couple days. We just finished the magnetic weapons research, and I queued up the Sedated Autopsy, and there was not really too much happening on the geoscape. The only mission we found was a VIP extract over here, which is the second mission of the Liberation Chain, which also was like a 3-day timer. So we're sending in 4 people with also the full extension to boost this. Might as well do boost it now. Strength 1 region. It's not gonna get lower than 7 to 9. Alright, that's exactly where we're gonna start it off with. Explosives gallery, thrown launch grenades on 35% chance of being a free action. I've honestly never seen that trigger. I'm not sure if it's bugged or if I'm just incredibly unlucky. Also, my muscle memory, I load into the mission and my finger hovers over the start recording button because that's where I usually start the recording of an episode. I'm like, no, hang on, you're already recording. Why are you talking?
We received a Priority 1 transmission from the spokesman. The Resistance has a VIP operating out of this area in need of immediate extraction. Advent forces are on alert nearby. Be prepared to engage and eliminate any hostile contacts. Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety.
So, gather saboteur, so for concealment, and then a little bit of cleanup. A little bit sniping, a little bit short range.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
And of course the VIP to, run an Overwatch or something like that, but nobody tell him. Okay, that's just move you forward. Do we want to have an extra grenade? Against 7 to 9, I think we're probably fine with the 2 grenades that we brought. Or maybe we have some opportunity later. Okay. We got a group in there, we got a group in the back there. Can we get you on the high ground and steady it? No. We really need a little bit more mobility somehow, somewhen. We don't fully see them, but apparently over here we already have some tiles where we trigger. And we just don't see the 2 guys that are in here at all. Let's put you over there. What's gonna be better? Getting the high ground? Potentially from this side, not, or getting steadied weapon. We do have damn good ground. Ground is 20 aim, steady weapon is, we have a basic stock, I think. Yeah, it's 15 aim and 15 crit.
Charge! I'll be right there.
Stand there. We'll have to see where they move. This all feels a little bit... Could immediately activate. They could also run out the building, reveal my guy here. And then we activate the second group. Oh. I could have sworn the mech was about to run outside. 5 damage on that Overwatch is fantastic though. Who's your buddy? Your buddy is back here. I'm in at 74. What do we have here? We have 100% on the mech. And what did I? only 87. We don't really have a way to kill the mech otherwise, though. Can't quite get in range. We can get in range on these guys. Let's see if we have a fancy grenade trap where we hit the guys on the ground and the mech up top. Probably not. Grenade, but yeah, it's all armored enemies. Ooh, not that button, not that button. That's the evil button. That's the throw grenade button, not the throw grenade button. The hardliner is gonna be a hard one to crack. Maybe should have done the teamwork. Where can we grapple to? We got a bunch of good grapple options, so I think we're gonna shoot the mech here. I think we got a dead eye.
We need all the help we can get. Good kill.
And we're gonna trigger the two guys there. Any spots where they don't actually... Let's take this spot out here. So we have the upgraded Templar gauntlets, since we have Predator armor, so that's a significant damage boost. That would be probably nice against these guys, but I think we can manage something here. Especially since the mech's gone.
I see it. One down.
Heads down!
That is not what I was hoping for in terms of their movement. Okay. Well, I was hoping that I could find a place where I could finish off this guy, although I don't have AP rounds, so that ghost bullet's probably not gonna do the 2 damage that I need. So we can grapple here and maybe pull the hardliner over. Then finish him off with the shotgun. Means I only have half cover against the Finder. Also, yeah, the question is that no, not Wraith. Yeah, the question was if that's the guy that has return fire and would shoot me. But it's not, and he won't. And then I think we're just gonna take cover here.
Go, go, go!
And then we could gamble. Yeah, if we get lucky here, we might. Nah, I think we'll keep the focus, so we can use Stormrend in a future turn. Decker. Just move forward. Yeah, maybe we get lucky here, and you know, typical last enemy injured, all his friends are dead, he's gonna run away. No, he won't.
We've got company.
They usually don't do that if you activate something else. If you activate the rest of the frickin' map, apparently.
That's the best you can do.
Same thing. Okay. We have a scout and an officer over here. See what we can do over there.
This one's not breathing. Check.
Technically, this cannot kill. No. You gotta do that. You can just shoot that guy.
That was a nasty crack on the skull.
Steady. And yeah, we're gonna RAF over there, hopefully.
Yeah, there's a zip line here.
That private weapon or is that kill? Killing an enemy, okay. And then what's the civilian detection tiles? Okay. I mean, it's 7 to 9 enemies. That's number 7, 7 and 8. I don't see any reason to delay the inevitable here. Let's just put down a little trap. Rapper is also already back. Yeah, next turn we can probably grapple up here, move somewhere, shotgun one of the survivors. I'm not sure if Bundia will be in range to finish off the other one. Maybe we have a good sniper shot through the middle here. Feeling good about this. Ooh, double crit.
Good time. Don't worry.
Thing.
You did all right.
The Viper, I think, went behind this counter.
Attacking over there.
Civilian impression. Can we blue move into the loot? Yes. Okay, then we can use one action to teamwork you. Action to say hi.
I found some gear over here. This is good. I got another pack.
Probably the map.
Are we moving out? I'm making love.
Closing on target position now. What am I doing with this?
Move it.
Yep, that's the map.
Okay.
Let's go. Hoorah!
I don't think we have to worry about reinforcements. That is actually quick in, quick out.
I'm all over it.
Yeah, reinforcement count is
I'm going this way.
green, not even yellow yet.
Get out of my way.
Strength 1 regions are just a different mission experience here.
Cover me.
Be secure and in position for evac.
Also, yeah, explosives gallery. To be fair, we used 2 grenades. So it's a statistically not unlikely that we never got it to trigger with 2 grenades. Also, grenade trap might just be a skill that's not encompassed by explosives gallery. I don't know. Either way, I would have fully expected that Sandbar gets the MVP here for the grappling and the pulling and the flying. It was all over the place. It's good to get a relatively smooth mission after that network tower. After that network tower twice. So I'm not sure how many of you saw the alternative timeline version of the network tower. And that one didn't go much better than the one you we actually live in now. So yeah.
Impressive work, Commander. The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them.
Got a nice speed PCS, some power bayonets, good hair trigger, a flamethrower is always nice, and of course another scientist. And most importantly, second mission of the Liberation Chain. Oh, we could also, with the power that we got now, get another research station here. But I really want to get the resistance ring online. Who's on this mission? Don't think we can get the upgraded Pathfinder weapon until we get to improved mag weapons. So I'm thinking we quickly see. Do we want to wait for anyone else? 7 days. Let's research mech trooper augmentation. Just completely unrelated. I'm not sure why I suddenly thought of that. But I think, yeah, we should probably set up the HQ assault now that we have some mech weapons. Before we do that, though, let's do one more quick fire sale here. We must go. No, I'm not giving you my alloys. Stop asking. Did we? We don't have the free autopsy yet. Okay. Leave basic speed PCS. Probably still a few of those launchers. We got 100 intel. We're gonna get 5 data pads from the HQ. We don't have additional contacts at the moment anyway to make new contacts, so yeah. Bayonets are not bad, but they also sell for a lot of money, which makes them really good to sell. I don't know why I have an RPG, but I'm just gonna sell it. Did we buy one? Aren't these free? I don't even know. I don't know. We can open these to sell the weapons that are inside for 10 instead of the 5. What's for 21? Let's sell 2. The data cache, sure. And yeah, this is the first crate we opened, got us an Advent shotgun, which is actually like one of the useful weapons you can get out of the crate. Especially since we're not buying any laser shotguns. Kind of waiting for advanced mag to buy upgraded shotguns. So at least somebody can get a slightly better shotgun. So I think we keep that. 258 should be enough money to equip our HQ squad.
course for the South African sector.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Alright, I want 2 full snipers here. I'm thinking probably just these 2. Both lead the target. You have both some way to get an extra aim. Well, I guess you technically don't, but you automatically hunker down. I think that has been fixed now, that the hunker down bonus actually gets applied. I saw some discussion on that. Then I definitely want Vendrell, because as a rifle shooter he can use one of the fancy new mag rifles. Then we want to get Scout in here, and with covert and a... Let me actually just make everything available. And then Advent armor, you should be sneaky enough. Then I probably want our Spark. You did buy the laser cannon, right? Yeah. I'm kind of playing Arsonist for the emulator shenanigans on fire suppression and generally AoE. Leave that open for mobility. So let's give you a non-stocked. Oh. We got scouting, we got close range shooting, or rather mid range shooting. We've got AoE. Oh. Very flexible now, I think. We could go for our demolitionist. Like, normally I don't like grenadiers on HQ assaults because they run out of grenades, but he can just make more grenades when he runs out. Weren't you able... I'm going crazy now. Weren't you able to equip an... Yeah, no, I'm going crazy. I'm just blind. He was able to equip a... SMG. Where is my SMG? Okay. Now, the grenades you create are frag grenades, so I think we're gonna just go into the mission with 3 AP grenades. I'm fairly certain we can get the advanced grenade launcher. Since you're not having another skill vest, let's give you a good armor. Okay, that's 7 people. So, options. We could go for a Reaper. That gives us a secondary scout, a 3rd potential sniper. That's not a bad shout. But we don't. Did we ever get at least a laser vector rifle? No. Not feeling it. Just bring Lenny. That is a second person who could equip a mag rifle and shoot twice, right, with insight. I guess we don't have an officer yet, because you don't have officer training yet. So why don't we take Andrea out for some keeper goodness? Gives us technically a third sniper and gives us, most importantly, the ability to grapple loot. Right? You know what? If I give you an Advent armor, you even get boots. You don't have to go in barefoot. Alright, in that case, you're gonna get the bioalloy plating. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, you know, we waited especially for mag weapons to finish, and then we have one person with a mag weapon. Maybe we could have probably started it without waiting for that. One depth perception PCS. Which one of you gets it? Similar aim. I think you consistently get more aim bonuses. Let's give it to you. And we definitely actually want a trooper armor here, reduce the detection range, so increasing our chance for potentially a nice flame for our ambush. What are we currently rocking here? The nozzle, the fuel tank. Don't think mag weapons already gives us the better emulator. I think that's probably also advanced. Yeah. Can have another look here if there's anything we want to get in here. I don't think so. I think we have plenty of medkits. Oh man. That's bandage throw. We're healing Advent to death.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Okay. HQ number 1 is running. Starting it on me 17. Get back to Western Europe, scan for more missions.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
Before we do that though, somebody got me some money, so I might as well spend it.
Commander,
No,
we
on a
currently
serious.
have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
We could switch the research to advanced mag weapons. We should
Commander,
actually.
we've already dedicated considerable resources toward
Let
the
me
current
see
research
what
project.
the
However,
resistance
we can
ring
move on to
costs.
something else
80.
if you'd prefer. I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away.
No, hey, that was all our power reserves. What we're gonna do? Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. Research station is 2 though, not just 1. team. Get a second officer station. Scientist in here. Engineer even. Then get the additional research station. So the last scientist we got gave us 11%, so it's probably also another like 10%. So we would shave off 1 day of the advanced mech research. Good, don't get me wrong. I'm just wondering if that is delaying the excavation and spending 75 supplies. Good. Well, come on, man.
Laboratory facility upgraded.
From 13 days to 11 days. Okay. We found ourselves a Templar. The Enduring Advisors. No, you're not an advisor. You're actually gonna fight. Just saying.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an
I like the finger gun holstering when you get those. Take a look at the tennis. What did we roll here? 14 mobility, oof, 68 aim. Well, yes, 30 for psi power. Means very high combat intelligence. Right. So here's something I don't know, funny. So there was the thought of having a so of course the Templar tree is different from Baselong, the Chosen, and Tedger. And one of the thoughts of the tree here was to have a skill set based on intercept, where you basically you go in Overwatch, and if somebody comes into your melee range, you run to them, smack them in the face. And then utilizing Sentinel in the XCOM role to do that multiple times. Well, turns out that doesn't work. That interaction doesn't work, and so in a future patch, which is probably just around the corner, Sentinel is gonna get removed from the tree. Maybe there's even some tree rework, because the intercept build without any sort of multi-attack is kind of shit. So what I'm just gonna take the liberty here right away, since we rolled something that doesn't work at all. I feel like, and this is always the fun part for me, where I'm like, oh, maybe I want to change the way I spec based on what I see here. And then seeing basically kind of two skills that are not really super helpful, I think I'm just going to re-roll this. Because Sentinel is going to get removed anyway. So we're just going to re-roll once and then roll with it. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. Acewalk, rapid deployment, certainly not that better. Phantom, questionable. Re-Blossom though. When forced to survive the Templar's melee attack, immediately perform a Bladestorm attack against them. Interesting. Reflexes concentration. Nothing amazing. I guess Re-Blossom is not bad. It's a Bladestorm attack, the follow-up, so it's with the aim penalty of a reaction attack and can't crit. So where do we want to go? What do we want to do here? been solidly on Team Arcwave recently, so I have a hard time imagining building a Templar without that. Then we want something that gives us more focus, which, as much as I would like Overcharge to get more aim and crit, I think we gotta go for Superior Aptitude. Yeah, focus. We're not taking Indomitable, and Meditation is kinda... it's kinda hard to use, right? So after a kill, you can spend an... Does this cost an extra action? Yeah, you need to spend an action. You start with 0 charges. Each time you get a kill, you get a charge, and then you need to spend an action to use that charge to turn it into 1 point of focus. I think this is the best. This makes you weaker taking that. I don't know. But it doesn't make you weaker, but I don't see myself having the actions on that. I think this is already kind of clunky. At least make it a free action, then maybe this would be worth considering. At that point, it's like, so here, just for attacking my friend, I get an extra focus point. Here, I need to attack, I need to get the kill, and then I need to, on the following turn, spend an extra action to get the focus point. Sure, it comes a rank earlier, but yeah. Those kind of standard-ish build here with Stun Strike, Invert, Aptitude, don't know yet. Probably Amplify, Arcwave, will be Flash, Apotheosis, and Reblossom, and then we'll see what else. I mean, Phase Walk can be really strong to compensate for the low mobility. I'm just gonna put a marker here. This is not, yeah. If I put a marker here, that's just my initial thought. That's not set in stone. Sometimes I read a really good comment where I'm like, you know, I hadn't thought about that. I change it. And sometimes I read a comment where I'm like, nah, that's not working. That's not how I play it. Go. Couple more boxes and maybe get another mission here. Hello. Let's recruit to West Africa. That's another mission. That's a mission we can't really do. Alert, no concealment, 3-day timer. Like, we could do it with a boost, and it's a scientist reward, but I want to expand. We actually have a network tower here now. We need to somehow find money to get an additional contact, get a resistance comms up. And we're gonna get some money here from the alien machinery. We might get some money from a hack reward here. Do we actually have a hijacker here, right? Yes. So yeah, big jailbreak. Lots of people to rescue. 7 to 9 enemies coming up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.